everyone. So, I am Ashwin. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am a second year MBBS student from a medical college in India. So, today's video is all about how you can prevent a burnout in a med school. So, see, med school can become extremely tiring, it can become extremely heavy on your mental capacity. It is like you will feel like nahi ho raha. You will not even, some days will be like that you won't, yet you will be like, why do you have to wake up? Why can't you just crawl back in your blanket and sleep? Why to attend classes? You will be like that, okay? You will be like, leave attendance, leave education, leave everything, just crawl back, scroll reels or something. So to prevent all of those things, as a senior, and I will be telling you this, how you can do that. So this is what works for me. This was a lot of trial and error, and now I have come to this final conclusion of what works for me. I hope it will work for you. Actually, it will. I'm pretty sure it will work for you. So first point is, I have actually written it point wise. So the first point is, keep at least one designated day for you in a week. Please do that. On this day, you will do nothing but just experiment with yourself. You won't be wasting your time in scrolling reels, but you will be doing something which is like a long-term dopamine release. For example, you can start a web series, you can start an anime, you can start a novel, you can do anything. That is what I will recommend you to do on this so-called chutti wala day, holiday basically. This is like usually what I do. I have been following this for the past 1 year, and I don't know if I'm able to, usually with this this first step only, I'm able to come out of that mental overload. But even if you don't come out of that, at least you will feel better by the end of the day, and don't regret it. Because you are already studying for the rest of the 6 days, so you can definitely take 1 day leave. Okay, this is a great way without wasting time also. Second is, you have to find a daily activity that you love. For me, it's going to the gym. For me, it's basically walking, cardio, basically cycling, walking. And second is lifting weights. I love these two things. I love to follow my progressive overload strategy. I love to increase my sets. I love to increase the weight. It just is a motivation for me, except for academics. Except for my academics, this is one thing which I love to focus on. These two things generally keep me in my right mental health to study, to interact with people, to be able to perform many extracurricular activities except for these things. These are the main things. The third point is basically hobbies. I know it's very vague, okay? It's extremely vague. Because if you would have hobbies, then you would not have been dragged into a mental overload, a mental burnout. If you have hobbies, great, keep pursuing them. Some people paint to relieve stress. Some people travel to, get their minds back. You can definitely do that. In fact, I myself travel a lot. Whenever I'm feeling exhausted, whenever I'm feeling like nahi ho raha, I will just travel. I will book a ticket, flight, train, bus, anything. I don't care. Anything I can book, and I will just go somewhere. So that, I can adjust my circadian rhythm, my normal, everything, like my normal cycle should continue, and then I will come back. Uske liye attendance has to be sacrificed, but you have to manage that. And it is actually very manageable. 80% attendance is very manageable, right? Last thing, and this is only when it comes to exams. So basically, let's imagine a scenario wherein you are having an exam next week or next month, and you are having a very bad mental workload. You're not able to focus, you're not able to study properly. You are like, aapko kuch bhi karna hai except for studies. You will waste your entire day on the phone. So for that, I will recommend you just one thing. Leave exam. Forget about that you are having a exam. Just remember one thing, that you are studying to become a doctor, right? So just study so that you can tell whatever you are studying to a patient one day. Imagine that you are helping a patient by studying right now, and you will definitely study by that. That is one approach which I have been following. And then when after 1 or 2 days, when that overload will be gone, when you will follow this approach, that overload will be gone because you are already out of that stress wala zone. At that time you will be able to study again. After 1 or 2 days of following this strategy, you can study normally again. By this way, you didn't waste your day, you didn't waste any crucial minute of yours before the final exam, and at the same time you also studied something. And usually what happens is, when I do this approach, I usually remember those things which I study on those 1 or 2 light days much more than what I study in those stressful days. You can definitely follow this approach. These 4 points are usually the things which work for me. I have incorporated them in my routine since a very long time, and I hope that you're going to too. And I hope that you are going to incorporate them in your life too. That's what I wanted to say actually. And don't stress about med school. It's a beautiful life. You have been given this opportunity to enjoy your life. Don't waste it. Okay? Be happy. Talk to many people. Even if you don't it will happen that you are not able to, your frequencies don't match with other people. It will definitely happen. But that doesn't mean that you have to leave talking to anyone or everyone. Please don't do that. Don't be aloof. Don't be alone. Talk to people. At least normal बात तो कर सकते हैं, right? We can make this a better place by just talking to people. You will never have a pressure on your head if you're talking to people, because there is always someone who is at the same level as you in everything in life. Just talk to everyone. That's what I wanted to say for a long-term approach. Baki to I told you these points. I hope they will work for you, and I hope that you will try them at least once. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. And do consider liking and subscribing. And please tell me how is this video, how I can improve, what type of videos you want in the comment section down below. Thank you and bye. Have a nice day.